Hello.
How's it going?
Great. How are you, Miss Nickel?
Yeah, I'm good.
Great.
Yeah. How is your day going?
Normal.
It's normal? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And so, did you have a, were you able to do the essay that I sent you?
No, sorry. I just
Yeah, that's okay.
got free got free time in 10 or 15 minutes before our session, so
Okay. Yeah.
I was not able to write it down.
Yeah, no
But
problem. Okay.
this is the final day of my exams. Tomorrow I will be free, and every assignment
Oh,
I do it.
I I didn't realize that you were in exams right now. Yeah, okay. That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's final day. Tomorrow I will do every assignment you give to me.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I just wanted to see. Yeah, no worries. Um, so how have your exams been going?
Great.
Yeah? You feel like you're
Yes.
getting good grades on all of them?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Okay, so
Thank.
I thought today we could just do um do you know you don't know that much about the TOEFL writing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I thought today we could just do a little bit of like introduction to the essay section and what it looks like. So I have this great resource that I found. It's just like tips for writing the TOEFL essay.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So I think we can look at that a little bit later, but I'm going to also show you some examples for what kinds of questions you might see on the test.
Okay.
And I already showed you like some writing examples, but yeah. All right. So, okay, here we go. I'm just going to share my screen with you so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's two different sections. So the first one is just a basic academic essay. And so this one you're going to spend about 30 minutes on, and it's usually the number of words is between 300 and 400 normally.
Okay.
So it'll be questions like this. Do you want to read a
Okay.
couple of these?
Uh, should I read overview?
Yeah, sure.
Can you please scroll down because yes now the page is an online resource to help students prepare TOEFL independent writing. A short academic essay in addition to collecting recent TOEFL essay questions and topics. We organize more than 300 writing practice questions linked with essay topics and attach sample answers to 100 around of them.
hmm To
To
around 100 of them. Yeah, I think they wrote
yes,
that wrong.
100 around of them, yes.
hmm All right, so why don't you read some of these essay questions?
Okay. Should I read?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Your government has announced that it wishes to build a social house near your community. Discuss the advantages and the disadvantages of this new influence on your community.
Yeah, so this essay is going to be specifically kind of like a pros and cons. Like you'll spend one paragraph writing about one advantage or two advantages, and one paragraph writing about two disadvantages or one disadvantage. And that's going to be
Okay.
your essay, kind of weighing both. And then at the end, giving your overall conclusion. What you think, is it better or worse? Which one?
Okay.
So kind of comparing and contrasting a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So we want to read the next one?
Okay. If you could change one important thing about your family, what would you change? Use reasons and specific examples to support your answer.
Yeah. So in this one, you're just talking about one thing. So in this essay, you're going to find what is one thing that you would change about your family, Nor?
One thing change about my family is an interesting question. One thing change about my family. Uh, one thing. What should it be? Uh, Wake up earlier in the morning.
Your family sleeps in a lot?
Yes, just me and my mother wake up earlier, but my brothers and sisters they sleep until 9 or 10 a.m. So boring.
Okay. So that's great. So now you have to think of 2 or 3 reasons why you want them to wake up early. So your main idea in the introduction is I would like them to wake up earlier. So now you have to say in your 3 body paragraphs why. So think of 2 or 3 reasons why you would change this about your family.
Okay.
Can you think of some reasons?
Can I think of some reasons? So regarding my brother and sister, first, they miss the great time of the day. Morning is you can read books, you can study your university studies. I mean, it's very good time to embed the lessons in your mind, so you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
study very good.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's one good reason.
Yes.
Okay. Do
Another.
you have 1 or 2 more? Yeah, you're going to need at least 2.
So another is because because it decrease the kindness if all of us wake up in the earlier so we can have more we have what food in the morning. Uh, we have,
Breakfast?
yes, we have breakfast with each other in the morning, so it will improve the kindness about among the each of us, because if all of if some if mm, majority of the family sleep till 9 or 10 a.m., so no one is able to have good time with each other.
So, do you have breakfast with your mom?
Yes, I have
And you
always me and my mom have breakfast with each other.
and then the others have breakfast together when they wake up? Or
No,
no?
individually they individually have breakfast, not
Oh.
sitting together.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's great.
Sounds so weird.
That would, so that's like your outline, basically. So when you're writing an essay, you want to do what's your main idea? And your main idea is I want my family to wake up earlier. And then your middle of the paragraph are your 2 reasons why. So that would be your outline. So that's good.
Okay.
All right, what about this one?
Okay. Co-workers are the people who work with us together. In your opinion, what are the qualities of a good co-worker? Use specific details and examples in your answer.
Okay, so you want to pick 2 or 3 qualities in a good
Okay.
coworker.
Okay.
What can you think of?
Could you please what's coworker?
Oh, it's someone that you work with.
Okay, work with.
Yeah, someone you work with. Hmm.
What quality should they have? They have some contribution with with uh, with each other.
Okay.
What quality they have? Mm, I don't have any idea. Sorry.
Okay. Um, can you try to think of something? Because, sometimes you're going to get a question on the test that you have no idea about. That might happen. So it's good practice to try to think about something.
Good qualities. I think they should have good experience about what they are working, and
Yeah.
also
Hmm.
mm, mm, is they should present be present on the time in the company.
They should be punctual.
Punctual,
Yeah,
yes, they should be punctual.
those are great qualities. Yeah, see, you have 3. That's perfect. Someone who's punctual, who has experience, and who contributes to their coworkers.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's your main paragraphs. So, yeah, these are really important things for you to think about when you're writing. Like, okay, what is my main idea? What are my main points that I can make in the paragraph so that your essay will be ultimately very good.
No,
I forget. Have you written an essay before, Nor?
no, I haven't
Yeah.
written an
Okay.
essay.
Hmm. All right. Maybe we can look. I think they have samples here. Let me see. Nope. Oh, no. All right. So now I'm going to show you a few of the a different kind of essay. So this is going to be the integrated one, and you have about 20 minutes to write this one. So the integrated writing is going to include a little passage for you to read
Mm-hmm.
and a listening passage. So you're going to listen to something and to read something and then write about it. So, I don't know if you'll be able to listen to this, but okay, so why don't you read this passage out loud? Can you see
Okay.
it?
Yes, I'm seeing.
Okay.
See others? Should I read from see others?
Yeah. Yep.
Sea otters are a small mammal that
Mhm.
lives in the waters along North America's west coast from California to Alaska.
Mhm.
A few years ago, some of the sea some of the sea otter populations of the Alaska coast started to decline rapidly and raised several concerns because of the important role in the coastal ecosystem. Experts began investigating expert began investigating and came up with 2 possible explanations. One explanation was environmental pollution, and the second was attacks by predators. At first, it seemed as if the pollution was the most likely cause for the population decline. One reason pollution was more likely was because of the known pollution source along the Alaska coast, such as oil rings. Also, water
Mhm.
samples taken in the taken in the area showed increasing levels of chemicals that could decrease the other immune system and indirectly result in their death. Should I read next paragraph?
Yep.
Another thing that pointed to pollution as the culprit was the decline of others
Culprits.
culprit culprits
Hmm.
was
Yep.
the decline of other sea mammals such as seal in the same areas. I can see it. This
This.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, this indicates that this indicates whatever affecting the others was also affected the other sea mammals. Environmental pollution usually affect the entire ecosystem instead of just one species. Species. One
Species.
predict
Hmm.
only predators that occurred in a large area such such as such as what's that?
Orcas.
Orcas. A large
Hmm.
predatory weak could
Whale.
could well could
Hmm.
cause the same effect, but they usually hunt larger prey. Finally, scientists believe that pollution hypothesis would also explain the uneven pattern of other decline. In some Alaska locations that other pollution declined greatly while other
Population.
pop, population declined
Hmm.
great, greatly while other population remained stable. Some experts suggested this could be explained by ocean currents or other environmental factors might have created uneven condition, concert, con-
Concentrations
concentrations of population along the coast. Pollution,
of pollutants.
pollutants along the coast. Sorry, I use my phone so I can see properly. Next time I will
Okay.
call from my computer.
Yeah, no problem. So, I know that there were probably words in here that you didn't understand, right? A few words that you didn't know.
Mammal? What's the
Mammal. Yeah,
mammal?
it's a kind of animal. Like it's animals that are warm-blooded. Like we are mammals. Animals that have fur. It's a kind of mammal. Like there's reptiles, mammals, fish, birds, amphibians. There's like five
No.
different kinds of animals. So, do
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about now?
Mammals. So they should usually live in ocean.
Nope, we have land mammals too, like dogs, cats, um, animals that have fur.
Fur.
Yeah, like hair.
Okay.
And animals that are not born in eggs. They're
Okay.
born
Okay. Okay.
alive. Yeah, so you know how birds are one class of animals and fish are something else. And then we have reptiles, which are like lizards and alligators. Do you know these?
No.
Okay, maybe I can translate it. Lizards. Actually, I'll just translate mammals. Let's see. Do you see it?
It's in Arabic.
Yeah.
Uh, uh my native language is Persian.
Oh, okay. They don't have a Persian translate. Oh, yes, they do. Sorry, I thought you spoke Arabic.
Most of people think that Afghanistan is an Arabic country.
Yeah, I definitely did. Okay, now do you see
Oh,
it?
yes, yes, I'm seeing, yes.
Okay. Do you understand now what mammal is?
Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
understand.
okay. Yeah. So, are there any other words that you didn't know?
The other words, coast,
Coast.
coast, yes.
Yeah, coast is the edge of a land. It's along the ocean.
Okay, okay.
Okay. But did you, in general, understand what was going on in this article?
No, actually, I just focus on the pronouncing the words. I didn't actually what are this um,
Okay.
is it
So,
about?
yeah. So is it easier for you to read to yourself?
What?
Is it easier for you to read but to yourself quietly?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, like you understand more?
Yes, I understand. I don't know why um, when I read louder, so I can understand what's the main point of the uneasy or a
Mm-hmm.
book. But when I
Mm-hmm.
read it in silent, so I can
Mm-hmm.
grab the what what's the main idea of this
Yeah.
article.
Okay. Got you. So, well, we can do that next time. I just wanted to show you. So you're going to get a piece of writing like this, like a reading. Then you're going to listen to something. So I'm not sure if you can hear this. Let's see if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
No,
You can't?
no,
Mm. Okay, yeah. So you can't hear the audio that I was listening to? No?
no, I can't hear.
Okay. So next time then I will just send it to you so you can listen. Like I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Yeah. So this and then so you'll read something like this and then you'll listen to something like this and then you're going to have a question about it. So this is your question right here. Summarize the point made in the lecture and explain how the speaker cast doubt on specific points made in the reading passage. So you're going to talk about this and this.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but we can do like some practice ones of these later. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Um and yeah, so I think the link that I sent you a link. I think you should look at that when you have time because it has tips for how to get a good grade on the TOEFL test and kind of more what the TOEFL test looks like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's um do some more essay questions. So let's do this one. So this one here, do you agree or disagree? Can you read that?
Okay. Okay. Do you agree or disagree to technology progress and is always good? Use a specific reason and examples to support your answer. Should I read the next one or?
No. So, so what do you think? Do you agree or disagree?
Yes, I'm completely agree with the technology progress. That is very good.
Okay. What are 2 or 3 reasons why you think this?
So the first one regarding to companies, their cost of making goods are be so lower because they use technology. So um, the second
Yeah?
one, the second one uh, mm, regarding to education is also good for learning. It enhances the learning process.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Students can access to a variety of things that they want to improve.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one, progress, technology,
Mm-hmm.
um, it is also good for those countries who are struggling, um, um, who those countries who are, I mean, the developing countries. They, if they use the technology, they can develop easier. I don't know
Yeah,
if.
okay. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Um, that's great. Those are really awesome ideas. Yeah. So I just wrote this down for you. This is like, okay, so you agree, and these are your 3 points. So these are basically going to be your 3 middle paragraphs. So each paragraph is going to have one of these points. And then you're going to have a conclusion at the end stating your final opinion. And your introduction is going to introduce basically the idea and that you agree with it. And then you go into your reasonings.
I have a question. Sorry.
Yeah.
In introduction, just I say that I'm agree with technology progress is good, and then go to the to my reasons, or I just or I should explain some more.
Yeah. So in the introduction, you want to introduce the topic before you give your opinion about anything. You want to give the reader some context. So a good way to do this is to rephrase the question. You don't want to copy the question because you'll get points taken off for that. But if you rephrase it in your own words and give a little bit of background or context on the idea, and then state a little bit like some people agree with this, some people disagree for whatever reason. I agree, and this is why, or I will write about this in my essay. And that's going to be your introduction.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe I can give you, let's see if I can show you like an essay example. Oh, we just have 1 minute left. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So the question for this essay is, do you agree or disagree with the fact that internet has a mostly positive effect on us today? And so this is the introduction. Why don't you read that?
Most people are that
Ah,
modern
we're out
technology.
of time. But we can talk
Okay.
about this in the next class, okay? So you can see an
Okay.
example. All right.
Okay.
Bye.